What's going on, YouTube? This your boy King Gabe coming at you again with another toy review. Yes, again, like I mentioned before, we had two of these things that we was gonna do for today. Well, of course, y'all. Well, anyway, I'm shooting this toy review directly after the other one that I just did with Cheetor and Rekdar. So yeah, for me, this is all in one day. Anywho, we're taking a look at this video at Starscream, Scorponok, and Waspinator. Now, both Starscream and Waspinator are from the Kingdom War on Cybertron Transformers line. Scorponok is from the Beast Wars line back in the 90s. However, in this one, unlike the first one, because I had that special feature, we're gonna do Starscream first, then Scorponok, then Waspinator. We'll just pretend that this Starscream is from G1 Transformers, even though he's originally from War on Cybertron because of the design and everything. So, we're gonna move Waspinator and Scorponok over to the side. Can't really... Get out the camera. Get out the camera. And we're gonna focus on old Starscream! Megatron! The Autobots would have lost eons ago if I had been calling the shots! Starscream! Only a few select everly. My time will come, Megatron! Never! Prepare to blast off! And they do a cool pose for the camera. So anyway... So this is Starscream from the Kingdom line, but we're pretending it's G1. We're using our imagination. And, okay, I have to say that from the back, he is accurate to his Kingdom design, yeah. Well, actually, War on Cybertron, Siege, and, he was in all three of the little mini arcs there. Siege, Earthrise, and Kingdom. So he was in all three of them, yes. Pretty much all the Decepticons, mostly. This is actually show accurate. I actually thought that this was like the only kibble from the robot mode that was revealed in his jet mode, but this in those three movies, this is actually visible. So yeah, he is 100% show accurate in both of his modes. That is actually pretty awesome. Yes. So yep, he's I like the style for this Starscream. Sort of has like a spaceship type of thing, which of course, you know, they were on Cybertron, especially in G1. You know, in G1, most of them were transforming into sort of like, you know, spaceships and stuff like that. The ones that were shown transforming. Then when they got to Earth, they scanned the Earth-based vehicles with the alt mode and stuff. War on Cybertron sort of just, you know, they were just different vehicles and planes and stuff like that. Either way, while still on Cybertron, and the only time they went to Earth was in Kingdom when they met the Maximals and Predacons. So a little different there, but anyway. This is actually probably the only kibble, but it blends in really well with the rest of them. The robot boat legs and arms, they blend in, which is actually not surprising for a lot of the vehicle type Transformers. That's kind of, you know, they're both machines, so yeah, it's kind of easy to have their parts blend together. So let's get your transformation on. We're gonna take these off because they're gonna go on his arms when he goes in the robot mode. There. Let's see. So you gotta pull him. Oh yeah. Oops. Okay. This actually is now. It will reattach. It will reattach, so it's not broken. But when I first got this actually would stay on during transformation there, but for some reason it stopped doing that. But like I say, it will come back on, so it's That's at least a good part. Yeah, at least it'll come back on. So separate the arms so he can get his legs out. My leg! Little SpongeBob joke. Straighten up the feet with the thrusters in there. Okay, so we're almost getting there pretty quickly. Spin the torso around there. And we're going to bring out his hands. I guess you could say he had a hand in his betrayal of Megatron. Oh yeah, and also straighten out the arms. Want to do the same with the other. Bring out the fists again, just like before. So, then you bring that down there. So you can bring his robot mode head up. And you can take that piece that popped off and go on and reattach that. Make the chest there. And now take these little panels here. They're gonna split. Time to split. And you want to take this back here, bring it down, and there's a little small tab. These little it's kind of hard to, yeah, these little right here, they're going to come into place with the pieces coming around here. Let's see, I think it's kind of hard to see, but yeah, they do latch in. There is a part where they kind of latch in at. Yeah, I think I feel it right there. I think that's it there. But you also gotta latch. It's also gotta be latched into there too. Let's see, right here. I think that'll sort of help keep it in place. And you also take this, take that, and move it down here, like that. And there you have them. Yep, that's kind of where most of the action is getting the pieces in the back sort of in place. The rest of them kind of flows really smoothly. Yeah, so there you have Starscream. So you got and he can actually hold these blasters in his hand if you want him to do that. If you want him to sort of like a lot of the other Transformers would hold their weapons in their hands. But of course, you know, Starscream ain't like everybody else, though. According to the show, he had to have them up here. Yeah, he gotta be different. Oop. Yeah, maybe I can see why. Because this one then got lashed into the fist. Maybe that's why he always carried him in his arm, because when he puts him in his hand, he can't let go. There we go. Not bad there. Pretty good figure. Articulation-wise, if you move the wing back like that, he can move his arms all the way around. Same on the other side there. Move the wing back so he can do that. If you want to do that, you can also just pretty much do that, and he would look like this from the front. But when you turn him around, there's a lot of backpacks. So yeah, and well, it doesn't make him top heavy because the wings are pretty light. Yeah, it just would have a lot of hulking when he's in robot mode there, and I don't mean Hulk out like in the Avengers. And you can also, now this is just something I did once. You could position his wings like that. Maybe do some like an anime style attack where Starscream bird, Starscream Phoenix. That's just something I made up there. That's not. I don't think that's in the show. That's just something I just did because I like to imagine all kinds of things there with these toys. He can move his head all the way around. Really good sculpt with the head there. Yeah, there we go. Move his legs, knee joints. And yeah, you can even move at the waist just a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, it kind of some of the parts are kind of keeping him from fully doing that, but you get the idea. So yeah, other than that, not a bad figure. Pretty cool Starscream figure and everything. I mean, no, he's gonna portray Megatron, so off you go. Off you go to do so. And then Megatron will become Galvatron and slag him. Coronation Starscream. That's just bad comedy. So now we have Scorponok, who is very loyal to the Beast Wars Megatron, of course, the Predacon Megatron. Megatron is our leader. He rewards loyalty and punishes those who oppose as well. Oh boy. So, as you can see, he got some really good claws and everything. They move pretty good. And yeah, he does have this. He actually did not come with missiles or anything where you could launch out of these things. It would have been nice to add that, since you know you got this. But oh well. And also there's a gimmick with this other claw. I'm going to show it to you when I transform the robot mode, but it has to do with his Cyber Bee. The legs, that's pretty much all the movement you get out of them right now in beast mode. They're kind of stuck together. You can see Kibble of robot mode legs under there as well. This is where the robot mode head is. It's encased. They sort of got it hidden a little bit there. But and then of course there's his tail, and there's a gimmick in that he can do in both modes. See, if you raise it up, yeah, like that. Okay, let's show it from this end. Let's see, kind of get my finger out the way. Let's see, maybe. There we go. The spring's kind of a little hard on mine. I don't know if that's just how it is or if there's others where it maybe moves easier, but yeah, that's pretty much what it does. There, it springs forth. Sort of like you try to sting some people. Don't let them sting you, though. So, let's get him transformed into robot mode there. So, it's pretty easy to transform. You're gonna take the beast mode head out of here. And you can also see Kibble of the robot mode chest. Another reason how you know how easy this thing is. Bring the legs down. And let's see, we're gonna... Okay, that's where the robot mode head, okay. Gonna kind of, yeah, move, yeah, bring that up. Get the legs positioned like so. And let's see, straighten out. Let's see, I think you're supposed to straighten out the feet there. Yeah, there we go. I thought you turned them around, but no, you just straighten the feet out. And you can see, yeah, it's going to be a little... That's going to be the only beast mode Kibble, because the rest of him is actually really accurate to how he is in the show when he transforms between his different modes. Because even the show is a pretty simplistic transformation. So yeah, I think this probably is the easiest of the 90s toys here. Yeah, it's not exactly very complex there. So you're gonna take head out, raise this little thing up because it's gonna attach into this little peg here. Gotta get it just right in there. Oop, come on, Scorponok. There we go. And Scorponok. Don't make me do you like drop kick. We'll have to break something. Okay. So there you have Scorponok. Kind of get his legs arranged like that. Really, oh, and also spin the tail around. Yeah, that way, yeah, that's how it faces when he's in robot mode. Now, of course, there's the only issue with the screw holes on this end of the shoulder pads, but other than that, he is really show accurate. It's pretty amazing, to be honest. Pretty amazing how show accurate he is there. So, there we are, Scorponok, in all his glory. As you can see, looks pretty good there. And he still can do the gimmick. I think it might work better in the robot mode. Yeah. Yep. There we go. Yeah, you can still do that. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Double time, go. 1, 2, 3. Well, great work with that there. So anyway, the head can move, but you got this thing here, and sometimes this can pop out when you go moving the head. So I'm not gonna do that there. He can move his legs, of course. Pretty good movement with the robot mode legs, knee joints, arms have pretty good movement there. Same with the other. Move all the way around. He cannot turn at the torso, but that's okay because of the way the transformation is. Now, of course, he can, and of course, you know he fires his missiles when he's in robot mode. Now, as for the gimmick, this is what he does. You pull on this little thing back here of the claw, and what he launched out was his cyber bee. Oh, wrong end. Sorry about that. Yeah, he runs at the cyber bee, and the claw, the top part of the claw became kind of like the wings for it there. I know in the Kingdom Scorponok, he opened up, the cyber bee was just inside the claw, and you just attached it in there. So, but this one, yeah, they made a gimmick where it can just launch out of his claw. Well, his top part of his claw becomes it. Now, of course, in the show, it was just the bee itself. He didn't launch any part of his claw. Yep. So, I'm going to put that back in there. Kind of got to be careful how you do it there. Make sure you hear it snap. So, there we go. So this is, yep, that's Scorponok for you. Oop, don't do the split on me now. I'm trying to do some dancing now. Yep, he got some pretty long arms, I gotta say that, because I mean, they hanging down to his feet almost because of those big claws and everything. Yeah, sort of like the way they described a character called Carl Ray in one of the books I read by Sharon Creech, Absolutely Normal Chaos, is that he had these long arms and big hands and big feet and a big head. See, Joe. Hey, with your big head. Or as the Flying Dutchman said to SpongeBob, stop staring at me with them big old eyes. Speak of the devil. Big old eyes. Well, we have Waspinator here. Oh, Waspinator under attack. Waspinator will engage the enemy. Waspinator, terrorize. Before he does that, let's show a little bit of what he's got in beast mode. Wings move pretty well. As you can see, wings move. Can move his legs a little bit there. For what they allow. They're sort of attached to his robot mode arm. You can see his robot mode legs kind of kibble out of there. Yep. Legs will move a little bit there. Much like the 90s Cheetor, he's pretty much a brick other than that. And his weapon is actually stored in his abdomen there. So let's get him transformed so we can show that to you. Let's remove the weapon. Let's see, kind of trying to move that first there. Oh boy, that got stuck in there. Okay, come on. There we go. Okay, move the weapon out of the way. Now we're going to take the legs, bring them down. And let's see, we're going to kind of get his feet straightened up and everything. Spread out the feet. Oop, this way. There we go. So now we get his feet into place. Let's see, now we're gonna, I think you're supposed to separate this out of the abdomen here. Let's see, maybe. Okay, let's get the arms first out of the way. And bring the head. That way you reveal the robot mode head. Okay, boy. I got them separated. I had to sort of kind of get a little forceful with it there. So now we got that separated there, and get that into place to form the torso. Legs like this. I wonder whatever happened to that guy that always talked like that. The guy on Instagram. He might be still doing it, but I sort of left Instagram because I really wasn't really getting much out of it, like the way I have, here on YouTube and Facebook and even Twitter. A little bit of Twitter and TikTok, of course. Oh my God, his head came off. I did not even notice that. I heard something fall there, but I didn't know what it was. Waspinator. Oh yeah, do like Megatron when Starscream had possessed Waspinator in one episode. Waspinator has a headache in his whole body. Oh boy. Yeah, that was an episode there. See, maybe keep him down like that. Yeah. So yeah, the head kind of splits a bit there, pretty much like in the show. Get the oops. Okay, Waspinator, why are you giving me a hard time? Why? Okay. Oh boy, he does not want to cooperate with me. Okay, there we go. Here we go. Minor setback there, folks. Had to sort of get him into place. Okay, now move his arms down. Wings into place. And legs in beast mode legs into place somewhat there. I guess you can, I think it's a certain way you can move that. I think that's pretty much the best you're going to get there. So, here we have robot mode Waspinator. Yeah. Yeah, oops. Kind of get him to stand now. Maybe, maybe I should move that'll kind of help with the balance a little bit. Now I can't get this one here. Okay. So now that one don't want to cooperate. Okay, well, we'll just do that then. He's still popping. Boy, I thought Dropkick was the only one that gave me trouble. Okay. Alright, so, here we got Waspinator. As you can see, zoom in on him. Not a bad figure there, other than the little trouble he just gave me. Head sculpt's not too bad there. Head sculpt there. I don't think he was shown in the Kingdom show, though. I don't think he was. I think the only Predacons that were shown in Kingdom was Predacon, Megatron, Black Arachnia, Dinobot, and I think that was kind of it. I think he had Scorponok with him. And kind of hard to say who else he had there, because it wasn't really many Predacons that were in Kingdom, to be honest, because he mentioned about how they slaughtered a lot of them. Yeah, so he put his weapon right in here. What he would kind of like a little, I guess, a stinger blaster. He can move his arms, kind of move the wings out the way. Yeah, he move his arms pretty well. The elbow joint, head turns all the way around, and of course he can raise leg up just a little bit, bend at the knee. These kind of get in the way a little bit. It's pretty much it there. The weapon and everything. Wings still same movement there. So oh, I got a message. Not the message I was not the message I really want to hear. Anywho, so yeah, that's pretty much it for Waspinator there. So, if he will stand, take. Do I have to have you take a knee? See, I want him to stand with his legs straightened out there. That's what I really want there. Number one. Yeah, I want his legs fully out there. So, okay. And also his antennas to be straight. And his weapon. Sorry for being a neat freak. Okay. So there's Waspinator. Scorponok still trying to do the split. I guess he gonna make like a banana and split. I take this very seriously for Megatron. Oh, hush, silly. Let's see me. Also, there was a funny moment with Scorponok in the show. That was when Rhinox was evil, and Scorponok, he was trying to figure out something with one of the computers, and Rhinox was like, "The chief wants to know how long this is gonna take." Well, tell him not to get his software in a bunch. I have to figure out what the slagging problem is. Wait, the reactor modem is missing. Gee, Scorponok, you shock me. Hey, Scorponok, over here. Oh, hey, you ought to be careful with that. Oh, I'm being very careful. You see, I'm over here, and it's all gonna fall that way. Oh! And Rhinox shoved all this stuff on Scorponok, and when Megatron and Waspinator found him, it's like, you idiot! What have you done to yourself? Oh, idiot does not respond. An idiot is in comatose. and he told Megatron what happened, I looked up, wham, and had a sad face. Oh boy. And then of course him and Pterosaur tried to gang up on evil Rhinox, but Rhinox pulled the fast one. Oh, back on their side, Pterosaur? Gee, a guy can hardly keep track around here. What's he talking about? Don't listen to him. When I slagged you and Bug Eyes, he was a-watching and smirking. That's a lie! He's a smirker! Mango! And Scorponok and Pterosaur got their heads banged. Oh. And one other thing I'll share. One other thing I'll share before I end this. When him and Waspinator, it was an episode where they made the Maximals blind, and before the explosion was set off, well, after the explosion was set off, Scorponok was like, "Wow! Nothing gonna survive that blast!" And then a few moments later, how can you be? You didn't check the remains? How can you be certain that you destroyed them? Go back there and check now. Oh, right away, Megatron. I told Waspinator we should have done that. Okay, so anyway, that's the three of them here. Definitely worth adding to your collection if you like. There, especially the vintage Scorponok. I actually like this Scorponok better than the Kingdom one. I actually did have the Kingdom Scorponok, but I ended up giving him away. I think I sold him and a few others in exchange for some others like this one, for example. I like this Beast Wars Scorponok better. The new Kingdom Scorponok, it was okay, but it kind of got complicated with the trying to figure out where all the Beast Mode legs went. It just didn't. I just wasn't digging it. So, vintage Scorponok, definitely pick him up. A little rough in the movement, but I like him better than Kingdom Scorponok. Starscream is really cool to have. Waspinator, not too bad. Definitely, if you try to collect, try to do a collection, he's worth picking up there. Might give you a hard time, but he's worth it. So if you like the video, definitely give a like, subscribe, definitely share it with your friends and buy some comic books, and support us on Patreon, even if it's $1 a month. We will definitely appreciate that. And we'll see you in the next video that we decide to make there. Might possibly be a comic update. Might possibly be a comic update. Might have another different toy review. One thing I do know is that there is something coming up that I do know we're gonna do, but I'm not going to tell you right now. So you'll have to find out later what'll be coming, probably around this weekend leading into next week. So be on the lookout for something coming up this weekend leading into next week. Until then, see you later.